Oh, here we go. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Bon Vivant TV. Haha. Anyway, all you guys know Hank Foils. He has been with me for a long time. We've done a lot of tastings together, and I know a lot of you know him. But today we're going to talk a little bit about Red Bordeaux, and specifically the Red Bordeaux 2005 vintage. But before we can even get to the vintage, Hank, you need to tell all these people what exactly are Red Bordeaux. What are the grapes?
Yeah. Red Bordeaux is an area of France, and the grapes are Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Cab Franc, little Petit Verdot, and Malbec. They can be a blend of two, or they can be all five in the grapes. Now, also there's White Bordeaux, and you're going to have Sauvignon Blanc, Semillon, and some Muscadelli. So they are basically the grapes of Bordeaux, red and white.
So all Red Bordeaux are basically blends.
Blends, yes they are.
So can you have a single varietal Bordeaux in reds?
Not in Bordeaux, but you can in other regions.
And the major blending grapes are?
Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Cab Franc.
Okay, is there ever anything that's like, you ever see like a wine that's predominantly Cab Franc? Or is it mostly Cabernet or Merlot?
What happens is Bordeaux's broken it down. It's a 60-mile inland seaport. It's left bank, and usually they're Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot Cab Franc. Right bank is going to be Cab Franc and Merlot. Basically, that's the big breakdown.
Wow, that's good. So it can be very complicated. It's trying to decide, whether you're drinking primarily Cabernet or whether you're drinking primarily Merlot. You almost have to know those little sub-regions. But let's not make it too complicated. Tell me, Hank, what are the basic flavor profile of Bordeaux? If a customer were to come to you and say, I'm looking for a wine that tastes like this, you'd say, well, you want a Red Bordeaux. What is the basic flavor profile?
Basic flavor profile for left bank Bordeaux, or Bordeaux in general, is you have to think of it in layers, like a cake. You get into your tobacco leaf. You also have a little bit of saddle leather. Then you're going to kind of fold that in to your spices, which will be your allspice, your cinnamon. That's going to be really complemented with the sweet earth of the area, which is called terroir. Then you're going to get your fruit profile. You're going to get your black cherry, your blackberry, you're going to get some plum, and that's going to be all nicely tied in with a tight bow of tannin. So that's basically how Bordeaux is arrived. And in my earlier days, I would say, what's the difference between Bordeaux and, let's just say, Napa Valley Cabernet? Bordeaux is more vine. Napa Valley Cabernet is more fruit-oriented.
So you're saying that Bordeaux wines, Red Bordeaux, are primarily a little bit drier style wine?
A little bit more, a little drier, a little bit more austere. Sometimes they do take a few years to evolve in the bottle. As we were said earlier, the 2005 was a beautiful year for Bordeaux. If you want to start to get your teeth wet or cut your teeth on Red Bordeaux wines, 2005 is a great vintage to start with because of the fruit and acid profile are so beautiful in the wines.
Absolutely. And now you look at some Bordeaux can be pretty expensive.
Yes, they can.
And but to start off with, what are the price points on some of the less expensive Red Bordeaux, and are they ready to drink now, especially when you're looking at 2005?
2005 is ready to drink now. Sometimes you can cellar them up to 10 years. That's how great these wines are. You can buy basic Bordeaux wines for probably around $15 to $17. You can also get into your Omedoc wines that are going to be anywhere from $25 to $35. Then it breaks down into communes. Your small Saint Julien, Saint Estèphe, Margaux, Pomerol, Saint Emilion, Graves. And you can buy wines, Mike, up to $1,200 a bottle. And if you want to spend some money, you can buy them for $5,000.
Absolutely. And we at Bon Vivant will be glad to help you with these purchases, of course. Anyway, thank you very much, Hank, for explaining to us. Both stores, Smithfield and Governor's Point, will have a nice selection of some of the 2005 Red Bordeaux, which are worth trying. And don't let the price point scare you. Yeah, you probably can. The lowest price point for most decent Red Bordeaux is going to be, $15 to $20. But then that $20 to $30 range, you'll find more, and of course you can go up from there and find even better. But Red Bordeaux, they are the grandfather of all the wines in the whole wine industry. Don't you agree, Hank?
They are the benchmark, and they have always been the benchmark, and that's what makes them so really beautiful. And people collect them, and other people drink them like us.
Thanks a lot. Thanks, Hank.
Do I get to do a scan?